All right, we check this to be live.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, like always, we want to face the east and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Double honors to our apostles, our elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well and sound doctrine. Peace, love, and salutations to you, Akim, out there doing the work with truth and sincerity and risking your freedom lives to do so. All right, we're from the GMS Virginia branch. All right, back at it, you know, prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great and defending the gospel, man. You know, because that's ultimately what it's about in these times, man. Okay, the scriptures speak about how these Christians, you know, these people that try to go into the scriptures, they err not knowing the scriptures. So the Lord has set up what? The Lord set up evangelists, prophets, teachers, and so on and so forth to bring out the true gospel, to break down the scriptures the proper way. Because there was a point in time when we didn't have this knowledge, right? Well, when you had the 350-day period, man, or 350-year period, where we didn't have this knowledge, all right? Where we was strangers, if you will, all right? Because what? We was strange to Yahweh Shem Yahshua by not having the law, statute, commandments, by not knowing who our power was, by not knowing, okay, what was promised unto us, man. All right? So if a brother can get that Isaiah 14 first, Bible Kashaf.
This is Isaiah 14. Starting at verse 1, it says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
Right. So the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. Right? What is mercy? Basically, the Lord is going to pardon you. He's going to forgive you. Right? Because we're the only nation that needs forgiveness. Why? Because the Lord gave us the law, statute, commandments. And when we weren't obedient to those law, statute, commandments, we were put in captivity. So now we here standing in this last captivity, hoping and praying for mercy, man, because our people need salvation, man. Keep going.
And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
And set them in their own land, all right? Those people that's in the land now, the Lord didn't put them in that land, man, all right? The Lord didn't set them up because, look, they still missing Northern Kingdom. They're still missing the other 10 tribes, right? They call themselves Levi or Judah, whatever the case may be. All right, those are not the true Israelites, man. All right, keep going.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Yep.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yep. Now go into that word strangers, Baba Kashaf. You know, because you have a lot of confusion about who the strangers are, man. But we're going to bring out the scriptures to show you who the strangers are, man. The strangers are the Israelites, man. All right?
This is strangers 8:16, it says, sojourner, a temporary inhabitant, a newcomer lacking inherited rights, or foreigners in Israel through conceded rights.
Yeah, so foreigners in Israel, right? And then it said lacking inheritance. All right, so when you go back, okay, concerning Joshua and Caleb and so on and so on, you're familiar with the history, right? What happened? They were all plotted their inheritance. Each tribe was given their inheritance. Right? And if you're familiar with that, you knew that if you're from the tribe of Judah or if you're from the tribe of Gad, Gad couldn't receive the inheritance of Judah and vice versa. So with that being said, that's letting you know clearly that no stranger can inherit receive the inheritance of an Israelite, man. So that's letting you know that what? Those strangers are the Israelites. All right, and brother can get
Ephesians 2 and 12.
Yeah, matter of fact, can you start up a little bit?
Let's see, I'll start at I start with 11.
I'll start at verse 8.
This is Ephesians 2 and 8. It says, for by grace are you saved through faith. And it says, and that not of yourselves. It says, it is the gift of the Most High, not of works, lest any man should boast. It says, for we are his workmanship, created in the Mashiach Yahushua unto good works. It says, which the Most High have before ordained, and that's what the before ordaining, you know, the law, statutes, and commandments, the covenant that was given unto Israel. Because in Amos 3, it talks about only you have I known of all the families for the earth, so therefore I will punish you. You know, that ties into that covenant.
Oh, and also just to back you up, goes to what Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
What's that, brother?
You know, when Abraham, when he had a son,
Yep.
you know, Isaac was, you know, because what, he was gifted the promise.
Yep.
You know, and Ishmael, you know what I'm saying, even though he was blessed, but, you know, he didn't get the promise.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right.
You know, just to add on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hey, that gift also goes into that, you know, the faith.
Yeah, well, the Lord gave other nations blessings.
Yeah.
It's just that we get the blessing of blessings.
Yeah.
You know? Israel gets the blessing of blessings. And what is that? The kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, and that's going to reign forever. You know?
Yeah, because ultimately it's the promises. No
Yeah.
other nation was promised the land of milk and honey.
Yeah.
No nation was promised the new covenant, which basically consists of the law, statutes, and commandments written in your inward parts. What other nation other than Israel was promised that, man?
Well, what other nation was given the law?
Exactly.
You know, only Yasha'Allah was given the law. So it only seems fit that when we do have the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be in our inward part. So we don't go off. But mind you, when we get the kingdom, everything's going to be right side up. So if everything's going to be right side up, it's only right that the law is going to be on our inward part so we don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know?
And just to chime in on that, what other nation is being punished for not keeping the law, statute, commandments?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Because when you really go into it, we're the ones that's suffering it,
Yeah.
right? Because we're held to a higher standard because we was given that.
That's right. What the Lord called us on this side, the meek. You know, we're the meek because, hey, 9 times out of 10 when an Israelite, unless he's sold out, when he gets too high, the Lord brings him back down. And remember, hey, man, you doing a bid, you know, because you didn't adhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. And we should.
Line back on what Zariala said, the nation of Israel was only given the law, statutes, and commandments, and they're being judged by it. But there's also a nation that used the law, statutes, and commandments against Israel, and they also will be judged by it. You know, and that's Esau, Edom, and these other nations.
So the scriptures say, who are you to declare my statutes and my judgments? You know, it's not given unto you, other nations. You know. Back in Ephesians 2, and this is verse 11, and it says, wherefore remember that ye being in time past Gentiles in the flesh.
Yeah, Gentiles in the flesh, right? So Gentile in the flesh, that doesn't mean that you're a nation. Gentile does not mean nation. It just means a term that you can basically come under, right? So with that being said, to break it down in a little better of a sense, if you go or if you have a family, right, and y'all have a family reunion or whatever the case may be, and then next thing you know, you stop attending that. When you come back, they say, hey, how you doing, stranger? Where you been at? Because what? You ain't been around. You ain't been doing what you need to do to keep the family together. You know, so it's the same thing when it comes to your law, statute, commandments. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, when you ain't keeping the law, you become strange. You got fucking dreads on your head. You got all these tattoos. You eating these abominable food. You become strange to the Lord. Like, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Imagine growing up with somebody, right? And y'all grew up and y'all had order in y'all household. And the next thing you know, when y'all start to split apart, now this person that you grew up with, he totally, he ain't in order. You're like, who the hell is this person? He's a stranger. That doesn't change the fact that he's not an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? He just has been accustomed to certain different cultures or whatever the case may be that he chose to follow, man. You know?
It says, who are called uncircumcision. It says, by that which is called circumcision. That's the analogy you was just going into.
Exactly. Because what? The circumcised are the ones who were keeping the law, statutes, commandments, that was living in that land, and so on and so forth. The uncircumcised, you actually had men that were not circumcised by the foreskin, but what? They didn't know the law, statutes, commandments, or they didn't, you know what I'm saying, keep them. They didn't accept the fact that they were a Jew. Because you have to go back into the history when Antiochus Epiphanes was on the scene. What was he doing? He was slaying infants, he was slaying mothers, he was slaying sons, and so on and so forth. For what? For actually circumcising, right? For basically professing himself to be a Jew, right? And that was a lot of history that happened, man. So the Israelites became strangers, man. You know?
It says, Con, you got it.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and 2.
Lift your voice out.
It says, 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and 2, you know that you were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led.
Word, right? Past tense. Okay? And then it says that what? That you were led unto these dumb idols. Meaning that you were told, hey, you gotta accept this God, you gotta accept this religion. Right? You gotta accept, eating this abominable food. You gotta accept the way. Matter of fact, can a brother get that in First Maccabees, how they all consented into one religion? You know? Because that ties into that. You can keep going on that too. Was you done on that, Amawar?
No, I got it.
Con, can you read that back?
Yeah, read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 12 and 2, it says, ye know that ye were Gentiles carried away unto dumb idols, as even were led. Wherefore I give unto you, understand that no man speaking by the Spirit of the Most High calleth Yahweh accursed. It says, and that no man can say that Yahweh is the Lord, but the Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost. Since now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit.
You go into it, huh?
So, hey, we were led to dumb idols. Hellenists, right? In modern day terms, we would be considered westernized. You know what I'm saying? We lost our culture. You know what I mean? And through the Holy Spirit, we was able to wake up and learn the ways of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that breath of life. That's the dry bones waking up. Because right now we're witnessing a great awakening of the children of Israel, man. Okay, the scriptures speak about it in the Baruch, the books of Baruch, the 3rd and the 2nd and 4th chapter, I'm not mistaken, how it goes into, hey, in the name of our captivity, we shall remember themselves, man. You know? So this is what we're doing now.
You're watching Ezekiel 37 take place, those dry bones being filled back with the Holy Spirit, you know, starting off with the elect. That's what the message that we out here, this message that we're teaching is out here all about, you know, waking up the elect. You know, those first fruits who, when they hear this message, they'll be quickened, you know?
Yeah, just a quick point. I don't know if brothers ever seen it, but it's a movie called Infinite with Mark Wahlberg, you know, and it's very spiritual because he basically lived past experiences from his past lives, right? When he was first born and so on and so forth, when he reached the age of 12, he remembered his past lives of what he experienced, who he was, like the combat and everything like that. But there was a point in time where he didn't know who he was. And what? It had to be brought out of him. So it's the same thing with the children of Israel. Hey, if you are an Israelite, hey, it's going to be brought out of you. The spirit is going to be brought out of you.
That's what the Lord said. I will put you in remembrance.
Yeah.
You know? And therefore, what comes with that? You know, you're learning you're an Israelite. You know the history. You know your enemies. You know, hey, you know the ones you live in power in is the only begotten Son. Yeah. Hey, this is just what Israel been needing. You know, but as it talks about in Romans, you know the election have obtained it, but the rest were blinded. You know. You want to get the Maccabees first and keep going in there?
Yeah, you got it. Grab that real quick, Bible.
2:19.
First Maccabees chapter 1 and 41. It says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Everyone should leave his laws, so all the heathen agree according to the commandment of the king. It says, yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrifices unto idols.
Consented, meaning to worship. You know what I'm saying? They was in subjection, man. Because what? It was a new world order. That, look, you going to be a damn Greek or you going to get put to death. What do you think the fucking spirit is going to be in these Edomites today? You know, if you don't take that chip, they coming in that same spirit, man. You know? You got more on that up?
Yeah, it says, and profane the Sabbath.
Yep.
Right, it says, for the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land.
Follow the strange laws of the land. You know, so strange meaning what? Okay, out of the ordinary. You know? So if you don't normally keep these laws, statutes, commandments, okay, that Antiochus and Epiphanes gave you, then what? You be considered a stranger to them. But what? We did keep those, so now we became strangers to the laws, statutes, commandments that the Lord has given us, right? You know?
I read Ephesians. Come on, you got it, brother.
This is Jeremiah 17:4, and it says, and though even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Right,
so the Lord punished us. The Lord stripped us bare of who we was. Why? Because we didn't accept it. We kept going on to these other gods, right? We kept committing spiritual fornication, right? We kept putting all these false gods above Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. You know, so the Lord took that away from us, man. And that's not talking about the time of Jeremiah, right? Because Jeremiah knew who he was. All right, that's talking about now. You got it, right?
Since we quoted it earlier, I'm gonna bring it out again. This Amos 3:1, it says, "Hear the words that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up out of the land of Egypt, saying, "You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities." So that's what you're watching. You look, in time past, in history, even in this time, the predicament you see Jacob, it's because the Lord's punishing the nation of Israel because he's only dealing with the nation of Israel when it comes to that covenant that he made with them.
That's right. That's right. I can add on. That's why it's like going back to Deuteronomy.
As a spirit.
It tells you the blessings from from the first to 15 or first 14, and then it tells you what happens if you don't follow those commandments, those statutes. Brothers got it. And of course, those curses only pertain to the so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? History shows when you watch these videos, it tells you. You know what I'm saying? Especially Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. That's the most common one. You know what I'm saying? By ships.
And 48. We talk about the yoke of iron. What nation was put into a yoke of iron?
That's right.
What nation was put on slave blocks?
That's right. And it's great. It's spiritual too, because you know what I'm saying. Because like I said, when brothers Google it, yoke of iron, it pop out right up. Come on, man.
That's why we spiritually extrapolate all the things that are talked about in the scriptures, because even in Deuteronomy 28 it says these curses shall be upon you for a sign and for a wonder. These curses were on the nation of Israel. So in these latter days, everybody will know, especially those who are really seeking after the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who the Israelites for, who salvation is for, who Yahushua's sacrifice is for.
Which goes into prophecy. It was prophesied that these will happen to these people, right? So now that it's happening, everybody wanna add their 2 cents. No, it's our time to speak. Okay, there was a time when we didn't know, but now that we know, everybody wanna try to shut us up, debunk us, say that we're liars and all these different, harsh words that they use against us. But we know the truth, man. Because Romans 8 and 16, the spirit bears with our spirit that we're the children of the Most High, man.
That's what that's why nobody was really touching on the scriptures, until the Hebrew Israelites came on the scene, Because why is that? The Lord said, I will put my words in your mouth, they should be fire, these people stubble, it's burning these people up on the inside. Hebrews 11, not Hebrews 11, Hebrews talk about it too, but the word, is discerner.
4 and 12.
How it's discerning the intents and the thoughts of these people, you didn't take the scripture seriously, when the truth of the scripture was being brought out, you just put your own little spin on it to make yourself feel comfortable.
If I may, a lot of that was Jacob. Jacob's the biggest opponent to this truth coming out. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's the one, that's going to be at the forefront of, like a lot of this persecution that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why
I was gonna say, the scripture say the whole head is sick. That's why our own people, the Lord said, we are stiff-necked people. Right. So even though the truth's right in front of their face, they don't have the spirit to deal with it.
We found up that earlier, how they they're not spiritually discerned, they're not judging things according to the spirit, You got it, brother.
This is Deuteronomy 28. One, it says, and it shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth.
That's separatism right there. Above all nations. Why would the Lord say that?
And if I may real quick, the ones that's in the land that's claiming they the Most High, are they really trying to adhere to and follow the laws that the Most High gave? Or are they over there humping walls and got the highest elemental P rate over there? And why they got the #1 skin? There we go. They got the #1 skin cancer rate out there. That's a sign. That's a sign and a wonder, right? That you're not the people,
And just eating abominable foods and the things that we see concerning Moism and the things that all that shit, that's not going to be in the kingdom of heaven, man. No. You read Isaiah, the 2nd chapter speaks about how these other nations will have to cleave onto the house of Jacob, basically follow the laws. They will have to keep the laws of the Bible as the laws of the land. Nobody's keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, man.
Them people thinking that they can make a pig.
That's the scripture.
What the law say? What the Lord say? Even though he goes to the, he's a father. He's not clean.
Not true.
is because they don't have sweat, right? So you know when we say we do something or we drinking some strong drink or something, we sweat it out because it's toxins. We sweat it out. A pig can't sweat. So explain to me how you can make a pig kosher. You know, none of that lines up. You know, but this he keeps showing who he truly is.
They get a rabbi or whatever to pray over and all that
Right.
shit. Then they put it in the slaughterhouse.
Right.
If I may, you're not even supposed to eat the fat of meat because it's within the fat of the meat where all of the bacteria and all of the bad stuff resides. So that's why the Lord says, leave the fatness for him. You know, you're only supposed to eat the meat.
So yeah, ask IUIC when the last time y'all had an 80-20 burger since y'all keep the law so much, you know?
Oh, and look, Salakia, I know you got more about. I know you got more, but I just seen yesterday, because you know now they tricking us grass-fed only beef.
Right.
They showed a whole bunch of cows lined up.
I seen that video.
And they had artificial grass just dumped in front of them.
And that's called.
But technically it's grass fed. You know what I mean? But it's bullshit. You know what I mean? So that I mean dumping it on their head and shit like it looks like you know like the grass that how it looks when you cut the grass and a little bit left over. It's a whole bunch of just dumping it on their head and shit. So you know it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
So that's grass fed. What the fuck is the other shit?
Yeah, right.
Because
Yeah,
grass
right, you know
fed is
what I'm
bullshit.
This vast land, how cannot a cow graze the land? You know what I'm saying? Which is all.
Well, that's they playing us anyway because a cow eat grass. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what you mean grass fed? A cow eats grass.
Corn candy.
Zabak, you got more on that, right, Salah?
I want to drop down to verse 15, speaking about the curse. This Deuteronomy 28, verse 15, it says, But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Hey, so no matter where we at, we could be right here, and we still got to punch the clock. Still got to deal with the judicial system. We still got to worry about crooked cops and cursed in the field, right, brother? Hey, we know what that is. You know what I mean? Hey, a yoke upon you. Why that boy Pick ain't swinging? You know what I mean? Like, so, hey, that's who that lines up with, man. You know?
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter where you go in the world, you're still considered a ninja.
Right.
The world knows you as a ninja. They don't know you as Israelites because you Jake's carrier subs as ninjas.
Right.
You know, the representation that you have actually shown the world is what you actually are, a product of Esau's creation.
Product of disobedience.
You got more about?
That's pretty much the point. I mean, Deuteronomy 28, the whole chapter tells us who we are. Only the elect will pay attention to them.
Yeah, that's the like you said, that's prophecy. That's a sign to let us know who the true children of the Most High, and it only fits certain people, man. You know, and primarily it's the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. Now, yes, our people are scattered through the four corners of the earth, so we're not just dealing with strictly color. But like the brother Oz brought out, well, I think it was you, the spirit bear witness, you know. Yeah. With us, you know, with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. When we heard this word, a lot of us just went gun ho. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yo, this makes sense. Yeah. Fuck that. You know we the Israelites? Fuck these people. You know what I mean? And you go gun ho, you know what I mean? But that's that spirit jumping on. Now you look around, you can't go on YouTube and not see a different camp out there, man. You know? I'm not just talking about the top camps. You got all these different alphabets coming out. You know, they might not have a gown on, a garment. Salakia might not have a garment on, but they got their little zitzies. However you say it. You know what I mean? And, you know, to each his own. But they know who they are. They waking up. Man. You know, they might not have the correct doctrine, but they resonate with the curses, like you said, Deuteronomy 28. You know, the prophecies. You know.
That's why I talked about what was that?
It's going to roughly mention our words. It's Deuteronomy 28:37, it says, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee.
What you doing on that nag, nigga?
Yeah.
You know?
On that net. You know? What was the lady's name that had the real large backside?
Sarah Barton.
Sarah the water. She was looked at as an astonishment. People used to walk, and they basically showed off like she was a damn animal. She would walk around butt naked, and everybody used to come and watch and be in awe. You know? That's a sign right there. You know?
Even with that, man, Jake an astonishment when it comes to sports.
Salaki. They had Jake in Human Zoo, you know.
Right.
And Sarah Bartman, she ended up dying from syphilis, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah, because they were sleeping with a lot of Edomites was just having their way with it. Right?
Yeah.
You know, and real quick, they make and that's another thing. This damn devil makes fun of us. Because a couple years ago, they had Kim Kardashian, before she wanted to be a white woman again, do the same pose. With the glass on her ass and all that. That's from her. Okay. You know what I mean? So you know they make a mockery of this, man. That's another sign, man. Blackface. Y'all brothers see the old blackface videos? You got a whole bunch of Edomites paint their face in black and start trying to sound like Jake. You know what I mean? These are all signs, yo, right? And if you can't get it, it's not for you, man. Straight up.
But I say about Sarah Bartman, they recently just gave her body to whomever would collect it. Yeah, she was in a museum out in France, if I ain't mistaken.
Okay, all right. Oh, is she still there?
Nah, they whoever would want the remains, they allowed it to be released.
Yeah.
For auction?
Whatever the case was, but
we could go on and on. Hey, they made pocketbooks and boots out of our skin, man. You know? Belts. What's that chair? They made the chair out. Come on, man. You know? That's straight wicked, but ain't no other nation going through that, man. Ain't no other nation and then look, this is another reason why we know we the children of the Most High. We still rise up out of that. You know? You know, these other nations couldn't go through what we went through. That's why they got to fabricate and falsify their so-called trauma and you know, the hologram. But see, the thing about that, when you make a lie, you got to keep lying. You know? Because they fucked up with the numbers. They didn't even have that many so-called of them to be put in a hologram.
Gas chambers and all that shit.
Yeah.
There's a video that was published like close to 5-6 years ago, going into the newspaper articles as far as the amount of small hats that were in the land. You know, it went from 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000 to 5,000, to inevitably going up to 6,000 small hats. So even back then, they knew it was propaganda.
Right.
But as it was brought out a couple of months ago, Jake is really fucking short-minded. You know, the world is actually short-minded. Actually, you know what I'm saying? All you have to do is hear it today, and if it's gone tomorrow, you forget about it.
If it's on Instagram, it's true. That's if somebody can make up something right there. Remember when Zeitgeist came out? Has anybody ever watched the whole Zeitgeist? They tried to say the story of the account. I hate saying stories. The account of Yahweh Shai was just plagiarized and was duplicated by all these different deities.
Oh yeah.
But somebody put them on blast because all the other deities they try to say is all the same story, and they got corrected. They just said it, and because somebody say it with a straight face and a calm tone, you automatically agree with it. No, that's what this devil does, man. This devil makes you feel, he speaks like he's eloquent, and just because you speak calm and eloquent don't mean that it's fact. You know, I should say.
But he been in that spirit. He go all the way back to the garden.
Come on.
You know, when the scripture says the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, man. So with that being said, how the hell was he able to trick Eve? You think he came up to her on some aggressive shit? No, man. He came with her with eloquent words, man. You know, grievous to the point where, hey, man, she ended up doing, she got finesse, if you will.
But
Without Adam being there.
But war was in his heart.
Yeah, he knew. You know, and that's why it says in Adam, what hast thou done, man? You know, because this damn devil, hey, the scripture, you cannot trust this devil, man. You know, he goes about crouching, you know,
seeking who he may devour.
Who he may devour, man.
If I may, a lot of evils have been done into nations or the nation of Israel when the man wasn't around. Line up the strong man, and that's what they've done. All these nations, the way they've always gotten into Yasharallah was through the women. And wicked jakes, of course, but the destruction of the nation came through wicked women. You know what I'm saying? So as long as the man is out of the picture, even back then during the garden, you know, that serpent had to have done it when the man wasn't around. He couldn't have done it any other way. The rest of the world allowed that to happen without him being there. You know?
Yeah, this Psalms 55 and 21, it says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, the war was in his heart, his words were softer than butter, yet they draw swords. You know, and that's exactly what you see. Made the wicked that the Lord set up. You know, Esau Edom. That's what he pushes. You know, they deceit, lies. You know, what's the scripture talking about? They be estranged from the womb. They be born speaking lies. You know, it's in their lot to be that liar that the scripture talks about.
Yeah, it said word was in his heart. Go to the word heart for the Hebrew word heart. It's lie, man, which means your mind. So word is always in his mind, man. It's always in the forefront of his mind how he can destroy the nation of Israel, man. Because ultimately, what he wants that blessing, man.
What we gonna do tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
He tried to take over the world.
That's it. That's it.
The end with all this that the house shall work forever.
That's it, bro.
That's right.
That's it.
Like you said, we're gonna do today.
Hey, the scriptures say at night they're still thinking I forget where it's at. Yeah, but they man. So while we sleep, they at that long family table. You know what I mean? Yeah, how we gonna stay on top? Second Thessalonians, you know? 2 and 3.
Even the basic ones.
Yeah.
You know, that didn't piss me off today at work. I'm gonna get them tomorrow. Next thing you know, the motherfucking sabotaging machines making you look bad.
Go get the nigga woman out.
Real talk.
But actually, the fuck off is that you know, they hate the fact that Jake is the former of all things.
You know what?
They hate that.
No, just make a. You know what makes Edomite really mad? When you're in charge. You tell Edomite what to do when you're in charge. They don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for example, right? You can have a great business, you can get all the benefits, but him, Esau, you know that basically below you, he hates that. And like I said, he'd rather work for Esau, no matter how much he pays him, rather be under a Jake, man. They hate that.
I got the Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah, they want to have one up. So, you know, they can't help. I bring it out all the time, but Habakkuk 2 and 4 says their soul is not upright within them. So, it's very early in the morning, like the brother said, the conjuring ways of how they could fuck shit up more. You know, and like I bring out all the time that little quick cartoon where he's just walking through. And he's just fucking shit up, just tearing, he's just devouring shit. You know, and that's him. Because look, he's been on top for so long, but he still has to keep on tearing. Like I said, he's the Tasmanian devil, man. He just got to walk around tearing shit up.
Hey, that's what the scripture says. What the thief cometh not but to
kill, and destroy. That's it, right there.
This is John chapter 10 and 10. It says, "The thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have more abundantly."
Yeah, imagine if the Lord didn't come back.
Oh man, we'd be done for him.
Imagine if Big Bro don't come back. I mean, we know he coming back. But this place would be
Scripture say that.
Basura.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be no more.
It'll be over with.
Say, unless he show the days that no flesh shall be saved.
Yeah.
That's true.
But we know by prophecy he's coming. The days are short. You blink, it's the next day.
Bro,
You know?
you sleep, it's the next year.
Yeah. Quick.
You got another? You got one out?
This is another precept going to this. This is
You can sleep 12
Deuteronomy
hours.
32 and 28. It says, "For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is there any understanding in them. Oh, that they were wise, that they understand this, that they would consider their latter end." And that's what they don't consider.
Yeah, manifest destiny. That's all they know is the beginning, but they haven't considered the latter end.
Yeah.
Like when you got it.
Yeah, because what did Yahweh Shai tell Peter? You live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. What was Esau blessed with? He was blessed with the sword to take peace from the earth. All he knows is a destruction, man. Why? Because the power is in his hand to take everything, man.
Yeah,
But that power is getting ready to be stripped. So, you got some-
Yeah, and nosiness.
Yeah.
It's cold as hell, but you got your windows down.
Yeah.
Just so you, because he's nosy. You know what I mean?
You know they got that commercial pushed out. If you see something, say something. He try to micromanage every fucking thing. You know? He got all the tools to rule the earth, but he worried about us.
Yeah. Yep.
You know? I'm gonna go back in this Micah just a little bit more. I'm gonna read it back from the top. You go to these.
Done.
It's Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence.
Yeah, you were talking about the blessing. He has the fatness of the earth, so he has the control right now.
Yeah.
So because he has the control, you would think if you got control of everything and you on top, you will be relaxed. You know what I mean? You know, you take it easy. You know, you won already.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker got to keep on. Ah!
Yeah.
Look. Well, that's Revelation 12 and 12. But even if that wasn't happening, he still would have to tear shit up. He still would have to tear shit up because it's in his nature. I mean, this he's speaking of the spirit that killed his own brother, just because his brother put more work in there. You know? So that's not upright. You know? And then he's a proud man. Super proud to the point where he looked at the creator like, I don't know what you asking me for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And how my brothers, you know?
Yeah, it was a couple years back when Uganda, they found all that gold, and what happened? He was threatening, saying if you don't give up this gold, then basically he's going to take their ass by force. Now, how does he do that? By his military force. He literally, I forget, brothers have brought it up a couple camps ago, but how many bases he has throughout the whole world, man. You know? Literally every fucking branch and every military base, he has it throughout damn near every country, man. You know? So how is he not ruling the earth, man? You know? It says, verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. You know, and that's ultimately what he did, man. And Israel being the number one enemy of Esau, man. Okay, of how he took our heritage, he took our home, he took the holy vessels, man. You know, and that all goes back to 70 AD.
Yeah.
You know?
You gotta realize, in the womb, Jake been banging out with Eve. So it only fits that outside of the womb, he gonna try to keep putting his foot on your neck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Con, if I may, during war, spoils is a given.
Yeah.
You know, the spoils of war. That's a given that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is with.
Yeah.
But when you call to peace and you destroy people on peace, then that's ill-gotten gains, especially when you take their goods.
Yeah.
So there's no way that you could possibly sleep comfortably at night when you know that you've gotten everything that you have, all of your wealth and all of the land by ill-gotten gain.
Yeah.
So that's why that devil can't sleep.
That's it.
You know?
And that's beautiful you said that, because what did he do when he came over here to the Americas? You know, he brought the pox, he brought all these rats, infestation, all these different fucking diseases that he brought here, right? And infested the Native Americans with it, man. Gad and Reuben and so on and so forth. And what did they do? They kept trying to do peace treaties You know, and what he kept doing, he kept breaking every fucking treaty, man.
By peace.
You know? Gad showed them how to till the land, how to fish, how to basically clothe themselves with the buffalo and stuff. He basically was hospital to this damn devil. And what did he do? Kept slaughtering them, man. Christopher Columbus couldn't put his sword down for a whole hour, man. You know?
Yeah, and he breaks his own treaties to this day.
Yeah.
He breaks his own laws. Got to rewrite them.
Loopholes and everything.
Yeah, don't you be in a Commonwealth state? Yeah, they'll make a law and pass it right in front of you. Bang. You know what I mean? Yeah.
God, isn't that a sign and a wonder of who the wicked is?
Yeah.
You know, we got signs and wonders in terms of who gospelity. There's also signs and wonders of who the wicked is.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why he don't want to claim himself to be the wicked, because we brought the definition in the Zondervan Compact going into Esau. Basically, they will never receive forgiveness from the Lord. You know, the Lord will basically have his vengeance upon them, man. You know, they will be destroyed by the Lord, man. You got it about the man. You got it.
This is to go along with what the brother was saying. This is Psalms 58:3. It says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb; they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent; they are like the deaf adder that stoppeth from ear." All right, everything that this man says, over time, he's been able to infiltrate the minds of everyone on the planet through oppression. All right, and
everything he touched, he destroys.
I want to bring out the definition of propaganda, because through his propagandas have begotten those ill means over the nation. It says information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or point of view.
They're savages. We're helping them. You know, it's his story, man. You know, his story. You know, he always fed these lies, man. Hey, what did he do with the 9/11, man? Oh, they're terrorists. Now you got this big stigma on the so-called Arabs, right, which is Ishmael. That what? Anytime they would have a cloak or basically have those type of garments, because they got that from us, right? Any type of attire that they have, they say that he's a bomb or whatever the case may be. You know, and he got other different stigmas as well with other nations, but I can't think of none right now. But man, he always feeding lies, man. You know, to have ultimate control over the whole earth, man.
Kind of no stigmas that he have on other people. You like Haitians eating animals.
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans, you know, having a lot of babies, although they do. But you know, he always places a label on other nations that deformates the characters of the other nations. Not putting a label on himself as being the wicked. That's what we're doing.
Well,
we are proclaiming him to be the wicked. You got it.
No, just to land back off you. Well, what he does is he tries to weasel himself into these other nations. You know, he wants to be Israel. He wants to be the Egyptian.
Same.
You know, he wants to be. Hey, man, you go over there to the so-called Middle East. You got a lot of Edomites that's into Islam. You know, they're everywhere. You know what I mean? You know, and they don't want to, because they don't want to tell who they truly are. And they know who I'm talking about the elite. They know who they are. You know, they're the dukes. You know, but they don't. You know, they don't want to face what's coming to them. You know, they don't want to face the facts because they know what's. Hey, Revelation 12:12. Though he has a short time, man, he's going to keep going down swinging too. You know, you run on old tough ass Edomites, they can't fight a lick, but they get dropped and they get back up. Come on! You know?
I understood that type. But you brought out a really good point. Facts.
Right.
The facts are what the prophets are out here prophesying or declaring. Facts. Right. The truth.
Yeah.
You know? The truth, which has been so long without fruit. You know, this truth is going to be declared throughout all the world. Then should the end come. So it's all about the truth. You got it, Mariano.
No, brother, no.
I got something because
ultimately he's just doing what he's sent here to do. Yahweh Shai sent him here. That's why he's breaking all kinds of peace treaties, because he's here to take peace from the earth. This is Revelation 6:4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him thereon to take peace from the earth.
Yeah, and how do we know that that's Esau? Because it said red. Red is an indicator to let you know that that's the Edomite, man. Going all the way back to Genesis, the 27th chapter, right? First came out red, and then you had what? The red shield, which we with Rothschild, that's red. You know, so the Lord has showed us a sign who the wicked is, man. He can't escape who he is.
He's a cunning hunter,
man
of the field.
Man of the field.
You know.
Eagles will multiply throughout the earth when his crowns were set.
And what he does is all the wickedness. There's nothing wrong with hunting, but for a purpose. This motherfucker does it for sport. For sport. He wants to shoot an elephant, open him up, and jump in it, and be all in the blood and take a picture, Mike. Take a picture, Mike. You know what I mean? Like, you know. And that's just off, you know. You know, because ain't nothing wrong, because a lot of Jake that's in it from the country go hunting. For sure. But for a reason, you know. Let me go make this some beef jerky. You know what I'm saying? Let me go make me, some type of foods. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He sort of like I think it was brought out, but you can find pictures of Esau standing on mounds of buffalo.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of dead buffalo.
He did that to take Gad out. You know?
Kill their livestock.
Yeah. He didn't do it because he was hungry. He said, he devised a plan. You know?
And for sport, he got certain things. You go to Edomite house, where they show it in movies, or basically they have deer's heads or bear's heads or tiger. Oh, I conquered this animal. He do it for sport. He loves blood, man.
Yeah, he got a bear rug with the head still attached to it. You know what I mean? And
brain still in
right in front of a fireplace. He's sitting there with his legs crossed, stepping in his house, swirling a scotch. Thinking he did something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He handles the sword not in vain. That was a gift that was given to him.
Oh yeah.
You know? That was given to him, to take peace from the earth, like the box said. You know? But a lot of people claim to understand his purpose, like the brother Hananiah said. He was here to take peace from the earth. And he's going to do just that in these end days. And we ain't too far from it. We may get into it or not, but we ain't too far from this place going to fucking hell in the handbasket. And it's all going to be done by that man that was given as a sign to do so. That brother's got it.
That was the blessing he was given, and the sword, and then to get the fatness of the earth via that sword, just like it says in Malachi. He will build, but I will throw down. That's the time when you're watching the Yahweh Shai about to overthrow this kingdom, because in the news, and we know what time it is, and World War III is right around the corner. The MOTB is right around the corner, Trump's cabinet is full of people who love that new system that they want to bring about, So he's right there, You got Dr. Oz out there. Look, we at that time, man. You got it, brother.
Now the modern day sword is the gun, right?
Yeah, come.
Who is the nicest with that? Like,
real tough.
To the point where, they got their kids. They pushing them on the swing. They pushing little Larry on the swing. Bill or Richard got little Susie letting off 16 with one in the head. Dropping the clip, popping it back in within 3.5 seconds. And she ain't nothing but 7 years old.
Stick and moving.
More than that, she know how to probably disassemble and assemble the guns.
Break it down, clean it.
Blindfold.
Blindfold. Look, I don't know how to clean it. I'm terrible at that.
You know what's
doing that shit?
You know what? That was shocking me when you showed me the weapon. You told me I actually have a handle it right, because in the movies and stuff like that, people just shoot. But how the way, you was teaching me, you got to handle it a certain way. I was like, dang, I didn't know you had to do all that. I thought you just put the gun, you just shoot. But you know what I mean? There's a way you gotta, answer draw it. I was like, damn. It's like an art form.
Yeah, come on. He broke that shit down to a class. He broke it down to a system. You know what I'm saying? Every war, he increases his profile on how to kill. You know? And what he's doing now is he's increasing that profile on how to kill. These motherfuckers can't wait to go out and go ham on Jake. They biting at the fucking bit. So all they're gonna do is practice what they've been practicing, or do what they've been practicing all along in the backwoods.
If I mean, the war that put the spirit on them, create those weapons just for them to sit in a fucking war. They're gonna use those weapons, man. You gotta, brother, finish your verse out.
That's what the scripture says. I have created the smith that blows the coal.
I get it.
You know, the Lord put the spirit on him for the very purpose of thermonuclear destruction. And we see it coming. You know, for the first time in history, in combat history, ICBM has been shot. You know, so you can only extrapolate what times we want.
Yeah, right. You know, when our captivity had an end, this devil gonna go ham.
Nah, you go ahead with your precept. You can finish it up. Oh, you finished it? Okay, God, you got it, Ramon.
Right? Esau the sword. This Genesis 27:40 says, "And by thy sword thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, and thou shalt have the dominion, says thou shalt break his yoke off of his neck." Right? Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, "The days of mourning of my father are at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob." That's going on to this very day. The Lord is preparing the day of trouble for Yasha'Allah and also the world, right, for what? To slay Jacob. Esau is going to come down with his sword after Revelation 12:12.
This is book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 1, and it reads, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus said the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir."
Mountains represent governments in the scripture. So, because we got guys that Mount Seir, that's talking about, just that location. That's how, these Christians, they call themselves evangelists. That's how they break it down. Oh, that's just talking about the actual location. No, that's wherever Esau puts his government at. That's what that's talking about. So it's prophesying against the government of Edom. Yes, Mount Seir is an actual dwelling place where Edom was. But wherever this nigga goes, that's what the Lord is prophesying against. So the same way the curses follow us, no matter where we go, the Lord is prophesying against us. It don't matter where you go throughout the world, Jake is going to live in the same city. Yeah. Wherever you go throughout any country in the world, Jake lives the same. And if they got money, it's because they in need people. If they don't got money, they're ghettos. You can't escape the curses. Esau, you can't escape the curse.
Yeah. Oh, Swat, go ahead.
You got it.
I was gonna say, just like how Jacob's name was changed to Israel to prove that Israel was a people in the first place, it's the same thing with Esau. Esau is Edom. So the scripture speaking about judgment concerning Edom, Mount Seir, Basra, or whatever the case may be, Babylon, that's talking about the Edomites, their rulership. Because we know, pursuant to 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of that following. Okay, and that word world, when you go into it, it means eon, it's age, rulership. All right?
Well, you got to show Israel talking about that specifically. He's going to go wherever Esau is and put them in captivity, subjection. Beginning with America. He's coming to America. Now the fathership is going to stretch over the whole earth, but he's coming to America. The scriptures speak about, matter of fact, the brother get mystery in Revelation, the judgment of daughter of Babylon. That's the whole purpose of America even being created. You got to understand, when the 10 tribes came over here, this land wasn't known as America. It was known as the land where never mankind dwelt, pursuant to the book of Esdras. It became America when Esau came over here. The moment Esau landed, what they call it, landed on Plymouth Rock, the moment his ships touched the shore, that's when the prophecy began that America would be found. And what is Amerigo Vespucci, right? Yeah. So America was established off of Esau. As soon as Esau came over here, that's when the daughter of Babylon began to be formed. An enterprise, a kingdom. A kingdom needs servants, a kingdom needs slaves. Who did Esau use to build up the kingdom? Israelites. Just like as before, you look at the previous kingdoms before, who did they use to build up their kingdoms? Israelites. He said, oh, the Nephilim built the pyramids. And enough. Nigga, no, those were our grandparents, great-grandparents, four parents. That was us in our past lives.
Explain it to showing the Israelites as slaves. You see people with cornrows, afros, doing work. So if the Anunnaki, you know, that Anunnaki shit bugged the fuck out. But if they did it, wouldn't they want credit for it? You know what I mean? You know? And explain that explain why the pyramids in Egypt and the pyramids in Central America are identical. They're off by a little centimeter because like the earth might have sunk down a little bit. But that's Israelites that got scattered in Central America, man. You know?
They say the biggest pyramid is in Mexico. And they put a church on top of it. So I mean, we fit the people. But they people don't have faith, so we got to be some giants. When the scriptures say giants in Genesis, it's not talking about necessarily now we work bigger, but it's like twofold, like working in rap. They say double entendre. The Lord created double entendres, nigga.
You see that? Have you seen that drawing? The statue? They got a statue of the Nephilim. He's big as hell, and he's holding a grown lion in his, but like by the neck, giving him like a head. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? And they got the nerve to give the Anunnaki the fringes at the bottom. You know what I mean?
Now we were big as shit.
Or Nephilim, or one of them.
Yeah, we were big as shit. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures tell you, what was it, David leaped over a fucking large ass wall, man.
Yeah.
And we had to be different because the scripture said it took two strong men to carry one crystal of grapes.
Right.
So everything was bigger before the flood.
Right.
So yes, we were giant men, but we weren't just giant because of stature. We were giant because of the things we were able to do. Just like today, you put Jake in front of a beat, he can do some shit that have the other nations marveling. You put Jake on a football field, he gonna do what Saquon did and hurdle a nigga backwards.
Look at Bubba
in the middle of a game off a spin move.
He did some old Madden shit.
Now think, you done had the best running backs, Barry Sanders, Emmett. They come through this league, and nobody would think, oh shit, there's nothing that can be done that ain't done. They gotta literally add a new move in the video game because Jake's still doing crazy shit.
I was gonna say, look at Bubba Chuck, man. He wasn't even really 6 feet. But he was considered a giant in the NBA. He took us to the NBA finals. He took me and you, a couple of dudes from Lowe's. And took them to the final and took on the best team and dominated that first game. And this guy was small, he was my height, and way skinnier, but he was considered a giant.
Look what it took to beat him, Shaq.
It
took Shaq
the best
players. Right. So that goes, the point of us saying all this is because we're giants and the things, and it's not just physical things, it's inventions. It's the way it's spirituality. Nobody gets down most in the spirit, even though the scriptures say our people, they have a knowing, but not according to the wisdom of Yahweh Shah. You go to these churches, Jake get down in the spirit. I done heard some gospel songs. That's that soul. You know? You watch that old movie Green Pasture, and you've been baptized. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. That's something that was put in us from on high. You can't create that. When Jake hear a rhythm, and that you just click. When Jake is cooking, Jake the best chefs. Because they understand seasoning, they understand
color coordination better. Nobody can see color the way you see. Nobody can hear sounds the way you see.
Why Jay got to dance on me? You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean?
You know, even when we get sick, we're not really sick compared to these other nations. You know, that's why even my doctors, they can't tell the difference sometimes, you know, about how we get sick compared to them. You know, so what they try to quote unquote cover the way they try to put on, you know, these other nations level when we get sick.
Yeah, we're very strong people. I mean, think about what we've endured as a nation.
Right.
And we still strive. We're not just existing. Our people strive in captivity.
Right.
And that's a blessing. Striving in captivity. There's no nation in the history of earth that have strived in captivity. They fought to get out of captivity, but nobody has strived in captivity to the point you're stuck there when you actually advance. Now we do got degenerates amongst our people, but of course that's a result of being enslaved. But you see us striving. Look at us. That's striving in captivity to where you still get reach back to your heritage.
Right.
No other nation could do that under the circumstances we were put under. We didn't have our language. We didn't have our names. We didn't have our power. We had none of our customs. We knew nothing about anything. And even though it was all around us, even Gad, you look at the fringes, you look at the culture, you look at how they kept the feast days according to the moon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was all around them, but it was taken away from them. They was blinded, but still able to get back to it in the midst of paying bills, paying property tax, working 9 to 5s, being discriminated upon. You still was able to strive, and no other nation can do that.
And you know, real quick, you know who else I consider that was a giant? Earl Manigault. This guy was 5'7" at the most. Smoking cigarettes, sniffing dope. And he could jump so high he could take a quarter off the top of the backboard. You know, that's the gift, one of the gifts that the Lord blessed Israel with. Right? You know, 5'7". It could take the quarter off the top of not the rim, the top of the backboard. You know.
You look at Michael Jordan. You know this other field, but Michael Allen, the gold, but people look at Michael Jordan as a god, and when you look, even though you have jets that jump higher than Michael Jordan today, you got John Morant and these guys that do way better dunks than Jordan now. But it was a flair that Jordan had that hasn't been shown to this day. There was a flair he had in the court that he could walk and play and do certain things in the air.
Parallel to the rim.
It's like an art. It's something he's feeling within him that you can't teach. I grew up playing basketball. There's certain things you can't teach. What Jordan was doing on the court is a feeling. It's something that was in him. The Most High put him in this.
That's right.
Right? It's like some of these rappers. Some of these rappers are so gifted because it's literally their luck. You look at Shakespeare, you look at these modern day rappers, you know what I'm saying? They're gifted in that. Kendrick.
Crazy.
Kendrick is literally gifted in art. He can maneuver through many different styles, all different types of sonic. Can be West Coast, can be jazz, can be trap, can be conscious. That's a gift. So when you go against a guy in his life, you're really going against the Most High. Everybody has a luck. Whether you're a rapper, whether you're a basketball player, whether you're the government, that's your luck. When you go against somebody in their luck, you're going against Yahweh Shah. When you go against us up here, you can't defeat us. It's a gift from on high that we've been gifted with. It's a feeling. When we start going from precept upon precept, it's the spirit. You may forget a precept and then it just comes back to you in the midst of wartime when these people come up. It's a gift, it's a spirit. It can't be taught. You feel it. It's a rhythm. That's why when you go to these pastors, they lacking something. It ain't hitting. When you listen to vocab and these guys teach, it's lacking something. It ain't hitting. It's a gift. It's a feeling that you feel. When I listen to certain brothers' videos, I'm ready to go to war now. It's a feeling. Christianity don't give you that because it wasn't gifted with us. Right? So let's get this scripture. Revelation.
Start at 3. This Revelation 17:3. It says, so he carried me away into the spirit, into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon the scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having the 7 heads and 10 horns. It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. It says, having a golden cup in her hand, filled with the abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. Verse 5. It says, and upon her forehead,
and you can't say this about the woman. You got people, you got faggots and trannies upset that Trump won the election because one, you got niggas say, oh, I can't get my operation. He got blocked out. Which, hey, Trump he was ordained for me. How about you want to shut? Yeah, he gonna demonize us, but he bringing the manly spirit back in the earth.
That's right.
So a men are gonna have to stand up. When you go back into the ancient time, but when we went into last week about the Maccabean brothers and all these things, it was a time for men. It was a time for men to go there. That's why the Lord has given you a prelude. When the C-19 shit happened, there was a prelude of this big thing starting online. It really started with Kevin Samuels, the Red Pill movement. That really blew up around the C-19 event. And it became big. That was a prelude. The Lord was letting you know. He was using them in their lives to let you people know. It's getting to a point now where women are going to have to be women and men are going to have to be men. Now we're getting to a point now. See the war. See shit ramping up. It's no joke. You just had Biden give you had Biden give Ukraine the excuse. Will give them the right to bomb Russia. Once they did it, Russia said it's up. It's up. So we're moving towards that time now where the Lord ain't about to just keep keeping Lord. It's just gonna be back sometime. And the men gonna have to stand up and be men. The women, you gonna have to be women. You gotta find your strong woman. And go to the barbershop every 2 weeks getting the wage cut.
Wavelength.
Let me get the number 23.
Yeah, number 23. You have to be with a real man that wants to protect and provide for you in these days because it's gonna get ugly out here, man. It's gonna get real ugly, man.
It said, them hoes ain't gonna be able to pop the balloon in that day.
Yeah, bro, these men are so feminine though. I just seen the dude head was balding, so what he did was get a tattoo artist to put ink in his head to make it look like he got hair. How's that benefit?
You putting all that chemical in.
Yeah, you got all that poison right on top of your brain. You know?
And that shit don't come out either.
No, it's a tattoo's permanent.
Yeah. People try to lazy that shit. That shit.
It's so wicked. It's awful to trim your way for a woman because for one, women don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If you catch a woman in the right environment, she don't give a fuck what the hell your hair look like. If she feel comfortable enough around you, she a woman, she will fuck you, man. You trying to wear your best clothes and look all cute for these fucking women, and you got niggas that ain't even got jobs and all that type of shit. For that very reason. You're not supposed to trim your way as a man that please no fucking woman. You're supposed to have confidence in this dude, hey, you move how you move. And the women that like you won't fuck with you. You shouldn't want nobody that don't want you no fucking way as a man. Are you out of your fucking mind? You chasing something that don't want you and you a man?
Yeah,
I gotta make her want me. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Yeah, they're gonna use you up like that. They see you a simp, they're gonna use you up.
There's nothing better than being with a woman that wants to be with you. And she gonna do the necessary things to stay with you. The woman that you got, that you begged for, she knows she can drop your ass like a bad habit, so she gonna treat you as such. Why the fuck would you want that? Just for some box? Go ahead, brother.
It's back in Revelation 17, and this verse 5, and it says, and I saw upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon. You know, we know who's Mystery Babylon today, you know, through the Holy Spirit and our teachers. You know, we know that Babylon is talking about AKA America, you know, and that's what's coming out through the Spirit, that America is Babylon. This is the place that is filled with fornication, you know, and decked out with all these gifts, you know, all these dainties. You know, it just goes back to Esau Edom's blessing, where he was going to get the fatness of the earth via the sword. You know, it says the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. You know, you keep reading. It says, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. They were drunken with our blood. They still drinking with our blood. They destroy us every day. The scripture say what? They wear out the saints and the most out. We were born to fuck out, man. And Jake, instead of, turning back to the Lord, they find mechanisms to cope. Whether they run into, weed, or run into alcohol, or run into hardcore drugs, or run into whatever type of, wicked device that steers them away from the Lord and brings them some sort of comfort in the flesh because of the oppression. Some Jakes cope with showing out everywhere they go. Put on this facade of this tough guy. You had this guy on the Papa Saloon.
Everybody watching that.
This nigga pulled up. He got like 8 chains on his neck.
Oh yeah, that dude.
Big ass fucking.
Oh, when he got played.
Yeah.
He walked up like. Chick told her, I don't want you to.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been on a yacht? She said, there's a lot of yachts where I'm from Miami. Yeah, but you ever been on a yacht with me? And she was telling him, look, it ain't gonna be fun if I don't like you. But he, in his mind, he's really a rap king.
Okay.
He thinks that's the way to be. You know what I'm saying? He was his teeth, his natural teeth was gone. She thought it was a grill. He said, no, he had
veneers.
He said, it's 30,000 in my mouth. It's a house. Like that braggadocious spirit that he's trying to get on, and he thinks that's man. And he's being made as a fool to all the like shit. Then he got the blue green sprayed on and shit.
Oh my gosh.
So here it is, he got all this, millions of people watch that shit. Me too. And he was taught that braggadocious that's manly, but just look at me flashing. That's not manly, man. That's not manly at all. You look like a costume character, man. Take all that shit off. And some of those women, they be having a lot of kids. If you had one, the woman with the most morals that I seen up there, she's a stripper. She was the craziest thing. She's the most humblest one out of any woman that ever went up there. She was like, y'all women, y'all be talking down to me, y'all be judging me, But the Lord tells you about that. All this shall be saved. Because they already know, they've been through a lot in their life. They don't want, a lot of them don't want to do this type of job, but they probably was, raped, molested, kicked out of the house at young ages, had to survive. When you go to, like you was talking about Figaro Street, a lot of those, them lovers would have been in some very, very dire situations.
Almost lost their life.
Oh, probably already lost their life. They looking for you. Howard Shad to say, no, put the stone down. Don't stone that woman. She's worthy of healing. You ain't no better, nigga. I know what the fuck you doing. You got hella less than you, man. So you don't throw the stone at her. Tell her, hey, it'll be all right. Give her the word, let her know, fight to be better. But don't just put them on the spot. A lot of you high-minded women that ain't, on the street selling your ass, y'all the most free and the most proud. I got these cars, I got these jobs, these careers, and y'all think y'all something y'all not. Y'all have left y'all lot out of being a woman. You have lost humility. The woman that's in the corner, she got humility because she's prancing up and down the street, and everybody got to see her in a fucking skirt. She's already been humbled. You women that's up here with these careers ain't been humbled yet, man. But it's coming. That's why the world's even harder, shall we say, man. Because they know that, they realize they need help and safety. Just don't nobody want to help them and save them.
It reads back in Revelation 17:6, on your 6 again, it says, and I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered in great admiration. And why is that? Just because everything that's given to Babylon the Great at this time, this is the pinnacle of the world right now. This is the creme de la creme that everybody thinks that, this is the place to be in the world, in the 70s, they talked about the American dream. Everybody wants to fucking come here, You couldn't tell nobody nothing against America, especially with the movies that was given during that time and everything. This place was portrayed to be a beautiful. John the Baptist seen, that beautiful woman. He didn't technically see a America, but he saw a very beautiful woman. So he's like, damn, this bitch bad. You know, the same way the world looked at this place, like, damn, this bitch is bad. You know, but now he's realized that hey, this is the place of abomination.
I was gonna say, if he would have seen under that skirt, we would have seen how fucked up it was. You know what I mean? He needs dust, he needs some wax. You know what I mean? A little spray. You know?
Yeah, it's like if he was dating a chick and he was in love with her.
Toilet paper.
You at the wedding, you know, you about to make her your wife.
Yeah.
Right before you put the ring on the table, the Lord show you all the things she done do. He make it live it to you. Oh shit!
Yeah.
You did that? With who?
She gonna deny it too. She like.
She done slept with her best friend.
Yeah,
girls. You know, because these women are horrible. Because you know, when they go on their girls trip, it's like what they say. What goes down in Vegas stays in Vegas. Wherever they go, when them girls, and they take it to the grave, so to speak. You know, and they do all type of nasty stuff. See, I got a lot of females in my family, so I done seen it all. And they train when they get caught or they get in so-called trouble. They train to get you on your simp shit. You know what I mean? They give you the big puppy eyes. No, I would never do. I've seen them. I see my cousin just go in and sing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
That's for the black culture. Black culture teach you that it's okay to be a lesbian.
Right.
You can't be gay as a man, but it's okay for the women to be gay.
And Babylon seconds it because now you got gay churches.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, I know a female I used to mess with, I call her Lady of Rage. You know, she a dude now. But she takes her girl to a church, and they're welcome. She the dude. She got the cornrows. She wear the Timbs and the shoes, you know, tight jeans.
Yeah.
And she, the girl, the woman, and they go every Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be training people on the plantation. We got this black that she started today. I said, I'm not training her. We got 2 trainers. I'm one of them. I said, I'm not, I'm trying to be a nigga.
She talking about, what up, bro?
What up, bro?
Trying to make a voice deep.
You watch the game? You watch the game?
Yeah, you crazy, yo.
It's fun as hell, ain't she, bro?
Look, she said her pose and grabbing on nothing. You know? Yeah.
But that's taught in our culture. What this guy Drake, one of his biggest songs, it's called "Girls Kissing Girls."
Yeah,
and that shit got like hundreds of millions of seconds. So going back to what the brother Malcolm was saying, these women do that shit. You know, these girls trips.
The girl got a girl. Yeah, Chevy blue like girl.
Girls night.
Remember that?
That shit disgusting, man. Any woman looking on that shit is fucking disgusting. Dry humping each other.
Right. Yeah. What they call it, scissors?
I'm watching what's the show? Lioness, you know.
Yeah, that show's fire.
But you can tell a black bitch worked the whole story. The bitch that's undercover, she comes in a relationship with a chick she was supposed to be before. It's all black and shit.
They just having sex, but they just rubbing on each other. What is this? They kissing, but they just rubbing. I guess they having an orgasm just rubbing on each other. I said, man, get the fuck out of here. Bullshit.
It did. Bugged out. The woman that wasn't in the military, she was like, yeah, that was my first time. And said, talking about she took my virginity.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, man?
Like, bitch, you didn't. No, Rod touched you. You still a virgin. What the fuck
but you can tell a
about?
woman wrote the script because it's all about women empowerment.
Yeah.
So a black woman had to write the shit. She beat niggas' ass in this
Yeah.
She's fucking the men up.
I was watching.
Put that nigga in the fucking. She said, because
What season you in?
I'm on season 1, but the dude, she had got, they put on some fucking remote island somewhere and they was kind of torturing her. The man had her in the fucking shit. And when she was able to get out, they go to the bar later on with her crew. What they did to you? They go to the bar, she loses it. She hit this nigga and she put him in the shit. She's like, how does it feel now? And they're like, oh shit, she about to kill this nigga. She was just on top of this nigga. But we ain't got that type of mindset. Yeah, I just had to take a break, man. I'm like, man, she got in a relationship. I said, I'm about because it's good. It's good as
good as fuck,
shit.
though. That action
But
crazy.
I just wanted them to stay clean. It's not bucket. You know what I'm saying? But I understand it.
That's a heavy show, man.
Cause she's scared. Cause she's scared.
Yeah, just like Gladiator 2. You want to see Gladiator 2.
Yeah.
But it might be some bullshit with it. You know, so Matthew Dad said he ain't gonna spoil it. But it's probably a scene that you gonna see niggas fucking. Cause that's the
wrong.
culture.
Remember when the Troy series came out?
Yeah.
Oh,
And we was so but we was into it. Like, yo, this is gonna be hard. And Troy and Homeboy, I was like, I don't even want to watch it no more. Man. That's it.
that was the one with Jake being Troy.
I was like, I don't even want to watch it. He was a Achilles.
Yeah,
He was a Achilles. I said, I can't watch this. I'm tired. But that's back to the scriptures. This is Babylon, man. Nothing but confusion. You can't watch one good show without the elemental key shit going on, man.
You know they pushing that because there's so much alphabets.
Yeah.
You know, they want to make them feel equal, whatever the case may be. But that's why it's heavy though that Trump saying, no, man, you a woman and you a man.
But why? It's not right though.
It's gonna stir up a lot of.
Don't put your insanity on us. Don't force your insanity on us.
Yeah.
The Most High set it up a certain way. It's point blank period. Man with a woman. That's it.
Yeah, then he did something that we should be able to abort. Some women die from having babies, and some people get raped, and they come up with all these reasons. Bitch, that's just part of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you pray. You can't just say, I should have the right to murder because I may go through this type of situation.
You don't ask or wonder why cheaters don't have abortions or something. You know what I mean? Like a lion or whatever. You know what I mean? Because that's part of life. And if they die, let's say cats have a litter. If the cat dies, that's part of life.
Well, the thing is, if they claiming the whole rape situation, why are you in that situation? Why are you in that position? Why are you wearing the clothes that you're wearing? Why are you attracting these type of men? Why do you have all these different social media platforms where men are watching you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Why are you not covering yourself up? Why are you not basically modest?
And you do have freaks out there.
Yeah, you do.
Some of them will go wild, but the point is, a lot of you women use it as a scapegoat because the majority of abortions that are happening is just from wild sex happening. You let men nut in you, and then you don't want the baby, and that makes up the majority of the percentage of abortions. My sister is an example. I know other women that said they have multiple abortions. They women, just because a man nut in them, they didn't want the baby. So stop with the bullshit. It's cap. It's cap. It's all bullshit, man. Y'all just want to murder just to be able to murder.
Corey Holcomb said, bitch, you the only killer in here. He came back for the chop shop, came in abortion. Said he was playing Tupac or something. I don't want to hear that. You the only killer in here. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, imagine you with a woman, she said, I want to abort your child. I got my shit with that bitch.
I might get locked up.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? We going on a ride. We going on a ride. We going to tell you.
Down by the lake.
Give me your phone. I'm going out of town with my friend.
Yeah, down by the lake.
You know we're going to get to an agreement. We're going to die.
You got 9 months, bitch.
Get comfortable.
Yeah.
Shit. They wanted to make it where even after 9 months, you still have a choice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even
too.
after
Yeah,
the child was born.
Yeah, not
They was getting crazy with it. They was getting crazy with it. So Trump said, well, really it's the most time saying enough is enough of this shit. All right? The Lord is bringing judgment, but he's also bringing correction at the same time. That's really mercy the Lord is showing you. It's not the right way. It's not the right way to abort your child. Stop having random sex with men that ain't your husband. You know what I'm saying? If it is a man, you don't give a fuck about the morality of him. As long as he's giving you money and doing nice things for you, that's all. Fuck his morals. But you gonna have this child. And then say you can fuck him. Would you check his morals out before you open your head? Did you see if he was a spiritual man? Did he have any basis for how he conducts himself? Does he pray before he goes to bed? Does he pray when he wake up? Does he conduct himself like the scripture says, man? Does he fear his creator? You dating a man that worships Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? And you tell me,
My baby daddy, fuck nigga.
you didn't examine this girl, man.
But again,
You just let him take you to fucking Ruth Chris, show you how to cook a time, and you have a baby with it.
But again, it got to show you that, like I said, these women can't judge, man. That's why that's why the father was important, man. For you to meet the man and see what type of man he was.
You see, but who would have known
Oh,
all
good,
it
like
took was a vote?
yeah, and that's why some of these other countries, they started a tradition. Look, I already got a man already prepared for you. You know what I mean? Some of these other countries, right? When they were 13, when they become a certain age, you know what I mean? They're like, this is your husband right there.
They're not playing no game, bitch.
Yeah.
With my daughter, yeah, this gonna be your husband. I don't want to hear that. That's the end of it.
Yeah, that's it.
Go back then to the thing.
Yeah.
And the women respect that shit. To show you how they respect it, I forgot which Islamic country it was. But this boy got bitch decided to protest and stripped down.
Oh, yeah.
And all the women that was looking at her, they literally looked like she brought from another world. And you had some women with disgust looks on their face like this. That's how women are supposed to be. They was ready to stop. The women was ready to stop. Fuck the men. The women was ready to put her to death. They were like, yo, you out here in your fucking drawers? You know, but that's the righteous thing of women. Women are supposed to be like that. You got all women who are naturally curvy, big ass breasts, big ass, and they're with the tightest pants, and then wear a shirt where their breasts is just bulging out. That's madness, man. The women should be getting on their ass, man, especially the older women. Bitch, what the fuck is you doing leaving the house like that? And then she act up against that woman, the other woman coming back up the other. No, she right. And they gang up on her. And then she realize, oh, I can't do that. Let me let her do this. Because since the girl said, no, let people live how they want. You can do what they want.
Hey, as a matter of fact, now you got the mothers and the aunties competing with the daughters.
Just thinking that. Yep.
Because they did their husband wrong. The husband said, fuck this, I'm out of here. And now they want to live this goddamn thought life.
Got their gut hanging out.
I watch a lot of Asian movies, you know, like a lot of Asian shows and stuff like that. And you can see the tradition on the women, even in this time, where the women know their place.
It's completely different. I love watching Asian entertainment because they have a modesty. Yeah. Even though modern K-dramas, women have a even where they are. It's like they're very shy and timid. The way they conduct, they don't say certain things that are too overboard, outlandish. It's a way that men have to approach a woman. It's a way a woman should, that's in their culture. Our shit ain't like that, man. We gotta generate that shit, man.
You know that's right in certain age, you know.
You can say, women, bust that ass open. Shorty, bust that ass open, shorty. She done it.
Yeah.
Hey, Money, you remember in Richmond?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this up to the curious story. She got married that day.
I remember.
She come in her dress, smacked me on my ass. Smacked me. I said, I'm gonna smack you on your ass. And the other friend was like, I'm saying, smack me on my ass. And I said, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's how it go.
This Isaiah 3:16, it says, moreover said Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, meaning undisciplined, you know, a walking and mincing as they go, making a tinkling with their feet, you know, and that's what they do. That's what you said. The bitch just got married, coming over you, dancing in that mirthful spirit, a party and the bullshit, smack my ass, you know. That's
that man. And the man put like to this book, man. Yeah.
But that lets you know that she didn't respect her husband. She didn't get married because she loved him. She got married for that wedding day. Damn. Esau. She wanted that dream wedding day. Yeah, like he could have went around. Yeah. But I was saying, these women don't get married, so-called married, for the right reason. They don't honor and cherish. Like we brought out the time that one girl got married, and when it got to the part of Old Bay, she like, you know what I mean? So you really, you know, what you in it for? You in it what? The shit on your friends. Oh, I got look down. You know what I mean? That shit's stupid, man.
Yeah, because they'll even compare ring sizes.
Yeah.
Like, it's to the point you got to get a woman a decent. You got men that'll fucking break the bank for a fucking ring, man.
Still,
That's great.
Did you see Chris Brown was on Castanet
Yeah,
channel? He bought a
$300,000
$400,000 ring for Jessica Hilarious, and now she's shitting on him because she still got the ring. I mean, it's just folly.
Oh,
Jessica Hilarious.
he
bought it for Jessica. Chris Brown.
He bought her, right?
He brought Jessica
Oh,
Hilarious.
he
They was
said
dating.
that's
They was. I didn't know they was dating. I seen they was dating. Jessica Hilarious. Yeah.
Jess Hilarious.
Yeah, the one that just has kids. She's on
the one that looked
Breakfast
like,
Club.
She looked like LeBron without the wig.
Nah, real talk.
So what?
He bought her a ring, and he went on Castanet channel and was like, yeah. He asked him, what's the most expensive thing you ever bought for a female? And he was like, yeah, I bought a $400 ring. Whoopie-whoop. So she comes back. Yeah, $400,000. Yes, she comes back on Breakfast Club this morning. It's like, yeah, he bought that ring for me. Whoopie-whoop. And he takes it back, but she just got a date with a whole other man. Just shows you the follow, you know, of
Dang.
women, you know.
Yeah, Chris Brown. Like, damn.
And put his business out there.
They put his business out there, you know.
Man.
That's the
So he didn't say who it was for.
He didn't say who it was for. She exposed it on Breakfast Club.
What in the actual fuck?
Right.
Damn.
She ain't even. Nah, real tough. But she just said like, the point of the matter is she just had a baby that she's still dating the man, you know. But she went on Breakfast Club with the ring, exposing the ring, showing her with the ring on, you know, because you know she a host on the show. You know, so she got I got the ring on.
This shit happened today?
That happened today, yeah. So it just shows you the folly of the folly.
Crazy, bro.
He need to kill her, you know. That's the same thing with what's the chick that was dancing all up on Usher, you know, and her man tweeted, you know,
Kiki Palmer.
Yeah. It shows the folly of our women. That's exactly what the scripture's going into, and that's why, as the brother said, you take that wig off her head, you know she born.
Oh, no. Her and you talking about Alicia Keys, right? What you talking
Kiki
about?
No, I'm talking about Kiki Palmer.
Yeah, Kiki Palmer, because she was on Shannon Sharp thing.
Yeah.
And he asked her about it.
Yeah.
She talking about she just felt like she's the entertainer. She needed to be in her role.
It was in that.
Well, you being an entertainer got to do with your ass out. You just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? And you know, women are going to try to justify that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't care how gay Usher is.
She was there before.
Yeah.
Because he had that tour going on where he was basically going to the crowds, passing out cherries to
It was an adultery story.
No, pretty much.
I couldn't witness it. I swear I should witness it. But if you were her man, you would have him her ass up. You was still trying to him her the fuck up. But she don't know some of the European countries. Fuck going to everybody.
Yeah.
They'll get you up under it.
Yeah.
I think that's why, I don't know if y'all know, that guy, DDG, and the girl who played Mermaid, what's her name?
Halle
Berry or something like that. Yeah, Usher tried to give it to her, and he smacked the damn cherry out his hand.
Yeah.
And then everybody was looking at him like he crazy.
He foolish.
Like, what? Nah, they not together.
Now they together.
Yeah, she really whipped my girl.
She wanted that baby.
You see that shit at home, you know? Fuck you doing that
Oh.
Put the shit on. I ain't gotta sing it. Put the music on. Why do the goddamn shit? You can do that in the bed. You ain't about to go watch us and perform this shit. I'm your Chris Brown, your Usher, your goddamn Keep Sweat. You know, do that. Whatever you do in your bedroom, that's your business. She ain't watching no shit.
You about to get crunk.
You know what I'm saying?
She called her friend.
Hey, look, we go wall to wall.
Walk in the room singing.
You got me thinking about Baby Boy. What's the Melvin in the fucking kitchen cooking
God.
Put in some work.
That was disrespectful.
Yeah.
All right, bro's got.
Brother, if not, I'll continue on.
You go ahead. I still have.
It says, back in Isaiah 3, it says, therefore the Lord will smite the scalp of the crown of the heads of the daughters of Zion.
That's just the way. She's bold as shit.
She is bold.
She never was and they had her replaced with the one chick for a while. Michelle Knight actually was her. You know, because she was actually a journalist. She was bringing the news and videos. You know what I'm saying? Just a face for comedy.
Pretty much.
She don't really know shit.
Her original boyfriend when she first got him.
Yeah.
Because you know, once she got rich, she played him left.
Yeah.
But he was like, yo, I think LeBron shit fucked up. She got mad. She wanted to steal on him. You know what I mean? You think LeBron shit fucked up? You gotta see her shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
that's humbling though.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And these women need to be humble. And then they will be humbled in that day. Where they can't go to the store and get the Yaki number or whatever. Fake nails, you know, makeup.
And then when they on their menstrual side, they can't use tampons.
Oh man, ooh.
It's about.
They're like, what's that smell? You're gonna be looking like
Shame fast.
Yeah.
You gonna have to find a man that wants to deal with you in that way.
Ooh, that's true. Yeah.
While you going through that embarrassing moment.
and
a man really gotta feel you and love you and adore you and bear with you during that time. Yeah. When you going through it, you gotta feel that. And the niggas that y'all fucking right now.
Niggas be all in that shit.
JT, man. There's gonna be no savages that gonna be able to smell that. You know what I mean? I think that was in Book of Eli. They can smell it.
You said I can smell ravages a mile away.
Bro, I mean, you used to be able to smell the girl there, bro. Whole way on to that shit, man. You the one that shit like shit. But that's it. You started learning that, man, they stink. But they don't do proper hygiene. They stink.
They always saying we the ones funky.
Women don't have a problem. You gotta understand, they got a fucking wound between them.
Yeah, that shit gotta get cleansed.
That shit you gotta stay cleansed in that.
That's one of the reasons why the Most High said a woman is supposed to wear what? To not dress as a man dresses. You know what I mean? And that thing gotta breathe.
She's supposed to be put away.
That thing need to breathe.
She's supposed to be put away.
You got these women wearing them tight ass panties.
Sweating throughout the bacteria building up.
Damn, piece of infection.
Yeah, you out here running all day with a piece of string up your ass. You know that shit funky.
Then they got the don't forget because they also got like vaginal discharge and all that stuff, like fluids and stuff they get from just for educational.
That's what the law says. You put a woman away during that time. They're very unclean. I live with sisters, man. I done seen some of the most nasty shit growing up, man. That'll make you be like,
how you miss?
I'm talking about bloody tampons, all this shit, smell, all that growing up.
Blood on the toilet.
You see it all. Because they learning how to take care of themselves when they grow up in their younger age. That's why women got to be in this class. You know what I'm saying? But for a woman to go through that in these times, she's going to need a man that wants to be a man that he really, okay, I want you to be my woman. I'll be with you in your humble and state. And it's going to be hard pressed for a woman to find a man that wants to do it.
And that's another thing too. I just said I watch a lot of those Asian movies, and I watch a lot of the older Asian shows where, people are poor. And what I look at is how the women take care of their hygiene, especially in these poor environments, like the Philippines and stuff like that. And what they do is after they use the bathroom, they have to splash water and clean themselves with their bare hands. And after they do what they do, they wipe and then they clean with their bare hands if they have to.
They do that in Turkey.
Yeah, right, like the stones.
Because the rocks and the salt and the minerals that's in natural water, it actually very clean. You go to some lakes and shit out here, you put that shit in the fucking bathroom. Yeah, that is a natural way to put it.
A lot of these women don't even know that at a basic level. They'd rather stick a tampon up there where it's not meant to go up there.
Yeah, that's true. Because all the chemicals and all that stuff in that shit.
It's actually, exactly, and what it's actually doing is blocking the flesh inside because the blood is coagulating.
That's why a lot of women start wearing shit.
And like I said, it got chemicals in that thing too.
The only thing they're supposed to insert a woman's vagina, all this other shit that you ever talk, dildos and all type of shit they be putting in there.
They found out that Summer's Eve, that dish wasn't really good.
Yeah, dish one definitely.
You know what I mean?
That's going on.
Because it's vinegar, right?
That shit was loud. I said, damn.
He's saying this in the good way.
Because he was slow right there.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
This back in Isaiah 3.
If rappers can say it's up, we can say it's up to these niggas, man.
It is up. It's always been up.
Exactly.
As soon as we found out about his truth, man, it's been up, nigga.
Our patience on them, man.
Yeah, we gonna kill their ass.
And people think this shit is a fucking game.
You see, we read the stories. What did they do to the prophets? You don't think they're gonna do that shit today? It's been up. Nitpickers gotta go, bro. They don't care about nobody else but themselves. They don't care about their nation, the betterment of the people. They don't care about the glory of Yahweh Shai. So they gotta be put to death. We don't care about. We went into it last week. Bring them hither who not accept me as their king. They don't accept Yahweh Shai.
What y'all boys got there?
This is Isaiah 47, starting verse 1, it says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon."
O virgin daughter of Babylon. So that's letting you know that this is America. It's not talking about ancient Babylon. Because if you're familiar, you go into Daniel the 5th chapter, it speaks about the surgical strike, how the Medes and the Persians took down the Babylonian Empire, man.
Right.
Keep going.
"Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yup.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
Yup, that well-favored harlot, okay, that it speaks about in Revelation the 17th chapter that we just brought out. You know, with the purple and scarlet, roughly paraphrasing, and tender and delicacy. Why? Because she's sitting amongst these nations like she's the top woman, that she can't be brought down. You know, for what? She's being exposed, her skirt is being lifted up, okay, being a problem, exposing all the secrets and so on and so forth, the wickedness that's going down in Babylon the Great, okay, all about these diddlers, these tunnels and so on and so forth. Hey man, America's being exposed, man, it's being brought down. It's being brought down on a spiritual level and it's going to be brought down on a physical level.
This is Psalm 137. And 7, it says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, at the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee and served us."
We're going to be happy when this place is destroyed, man. You know, the scriptures speak about that. How we're going to be giving praise, the Moses song and so on and so forth, right? Standing on the sea of glass. All right, these other nations, they're going to see America being destroyed too, standing afar off. Okay, via the satellites, the television, and so on and so forth. You know, we can't wait for this place to be destroyed, man. The Lord is literally gathering all these nations together for a sacrifice in Basel, man. This place is going to be burnt with fire, man. Because what? It's a great move.
"Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Yup, keep going.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen."
Yep. The man of sin has been revealed, man. We know who the wicked is. We know who we up against, man. Okay, we know that the hour of temptation is coming. We know that Esau has but a short time. All right, we not so the scripture says, lest they should get the advantage of us, we're not ignorant of his devices, man. We already know the times that we in, man. America ain't got a long time before it's destroyed, man. You know?
This is on 2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity you have already worked. Only he now will let until he be taken out of the way." This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and
you can start at I think 4, I think.
I started 4. It says, "Who oppressive and exalted himself above all that is called."
One more, Salaki.
And 3 says, "Let no man deceive you by any means,
Yep.
For the day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
Yep.
And that the man of sin be revealed.
Yep, the man of sin being revealed.
The son of perdition.
Son of perdition. Yep. So we know who that wild man is. We know who's behind the scenes making all these different decrees and so on and so forth, man.
Unrighteous
decrees.
Yeah, kind of. And if I may, that first part of that prophecy has already happened.
Yeah.
You know, it's like in terms of falling away.
Yeah.
Now we're in the time of that man of wicked being revealed. And he is being revealed.
Yeah, we went into that earlier. You know, becoming strange.
Son of perdition. Malachi 1:4.
Keep going. Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he also God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
How he do that? And he do that by pride, man. You know, setting himself up, okay? In his power seat, man, his whole structure. Okay? Go ahead,
Creating GMO food.
Yeah.
Creating poison and disguising it as medicine. You know, like you said, changing the laws. You know,
iconoclasm.
You know,
religion.
I'm about to say, putting it to a point where you can't even follow the laws of the Lord to the best of your ability. You know, making you work on the Shabbat. You know, he wants you to bow down to him. And we know what the ultimate bow is, right? The M to the O.
His witchcraft, his sorceries, that it speaks about in Revelation, the 9th chapter, that he never repented of. All right, this man is the devil, man, and he's being revealed who he is, man. And he don't want to accept who he is. Keep going.
All right. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know that withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
Got the head on.
For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed.
We're in that time now where this devil's about to be taken out of the way. We're in that time of the revealing, him being taken out of the way.
Those are actually Nazi heads in that truck.
Yeah, of course.
Because when you ride down the back window, the two men have bald heads and you can just tell because this truck right there. So a lot of them, they bitches. Because a lot of them groups, they don't have no power. What you gonna do?
They throw rocks.
What you gonna do? Gun us down, then get local. They can't do shit. And that's why they mad. Because I'll be listening to a lot of their groups and shit. Listening to their meetings that they have online. All they do is just gripe and cry about shit that's going wrong in the book. They don't have no more power. They can't do shit. So that thinking you gonna scare somebody, you're staring somebody down, your ass is done for, boy. What they'll try to do is try to catch a young Jake by himself. Do some wild shit too. But when they see Jake standing like, they can't do shit with this man. You can't do nothing against this man. Unless you gonna crash out.
You know.
If you ain't gonna crash out,
then leave it.
You might well keep that window up.
You know. That's real.
That's what Lisa got to do. Because what? He goes by legion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to bring these boys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing new. That's why I'm saying Lisa by himself. You know what I mean? He's a bitch up. You know what I'm saying? That's why what? Nobody respects his dope. Even now, nobody respects his dope. Don't nobody want to be Edomite no more. You know what I'm saying?
Brother seen that one kid that was dressed in a black and red that was walking down.
Marching.
Exactly.
That was in Ohio.
Masked up and
They ain't even showing their face. Nigga probably work at fucking sub.
That's real cowardly. If you stand on the street,
Jake said,
show
Jake
your
said,
face if you really truly believe that.
That's what Jake said.
You got the upper hand right now. You got the upper hand right now. This is it. You know what I mean?
Don't let that Jake bullshit.
That was great.
Yeah, it's a video. I put it in the chat. Mike did.
He like,
He didn't throw the full punch. And then there's a scene where he clinched.
And he tapped it back in his
and Jake was like telling him something. And then Mike was like, okay, he tapped him on the back. So then Esau just, we did it, Mike.
They said that's why he was biting on the glove. Because everybody know Mike's knockout move is the left hook. He never once threw that left hook. But they said that's why he was truly biting, holding his, like trying to hold his shit back. Because he popped him one time and dude was like, oh,
he would have killed him.
He was like, Mike X.
Could have had him with the overhand right.
But man, you gotta understand, man, anybody anybody that grew up boxing, bro, they boxing when they were. I'm just saying, these players, so when they lose target, bro. You look at Mayweather's grandson.
He nice on
It's a video of this nigga in a diaper on the
That's crazy.
She said, do the uppercut. He said, in a diaper. So they taught this shit from you. Ain't fucking with nobody that has mastered the art of the fight. I don't give a damn how old he is. He would have killed that nigga in that ring. Man.
For real.
Their hands are registered as legal weapons, man.
Remember we were speaking of God. You see what John Jones did, my man? That left like
the elbow.
And see, when you looking at that live, you think, that shit hurt. But then you look at that back heel, hit that liver,
right on that liver.
That's an art. To be able to land the heel at the liver, he just said,
you hit me in the liver.
That's the same shit Javante did.
Hey, though, I gotta get.
Nigga, that's a liver shot.
Hey, though, I gotta get Steve, man, especially that first one. Man, he was hitting elbows hard and heavyweight. I was like, hey, man, I gotta give Steve credit, man. I mean, you got chin on him because any other heavyweight, they got.
What did I think Jones said? He said at the end of the day, the liver is the liver.
The liver is the liver.
You know what I'm saying? That's an art. They master this shit, man. You can't train for a couple years as a this guy Jake Paul. You can't train for 5, 6 years and think you're gonna be a professional, a legend at that. Not even a legend. Just the niggas on the undercard would kill Jake Paul. These are people that live and breathe this shit 24/7 of their life. These niggas in Hollywood and partying and drinking, be on vacation. He walks as a hobby. That's not his profession. That's not his expertise. But you got people that think he can actually box, man. That's why the real boxers be mad as shit at that shit, man. You had Javante said they called him out. So you a piece of shit for that, man.
Javante would try to knock his noodle loose.
You got people that actually ain't got no choice but to box.
Them dudes be in the gym from sun up to sun down in these inner cities, man.
Sacrifice.
Go to these boxes, drive by them. Them niggas be in there all day, every day.
Sacrifice.
And they humble with it too, because I seen this one boxer was getting in it with this Jake, and this Jake didn't know who he was. This Jake was talking shit, and this MMA boxer, he just hit Jake on the stomach and like, you good, and he just walked away. Because they dangerous with their shit.
Well, their hands be registered though, so they can't put their hands on.
Yeah, but even that, like a lot of them, humility is a big part of martial arts. That's before you even they teach you fight. How to be humble. Because if a dude has pride with them type of skills, he'll be out here killing everybody. So they are taught to not use it as a bully mechanism. But they're taught to use it more as like a teaching mechanism. To where I'm not here to harm you. I'm going to teach you like I was taught. But if you put my life in danger, then I'll be resorted to have to humble you.
Case in point, the Karate Kid. Either one you want to look at, the old one or the one with Will Smith son. He was teaching them discipline, making him do his chores. Put the coat on. You know what I mean? Even the old one, wax on, wax off. And that's beautiful as well. Because my father, he teaches Aikido Jiu-Jitsu. And anybody know about Jiu-Jitsu? It's not about striking, it's about grabbing. Yeah, it's grabbing. And it's more about defense. And certain martial arts help people with anger issues so much. Because it shows discipline. So Aikido Jiu-Jitsu isn't about, maybe I got an anger, I got a violent little streak in me. It actually calms me down because it stops me from wanting to hurt you. I'm preventing you from hurting me though. So I got a book I want to read too that it's all about discipline.
Because discipline restraineth your tongue. Discipline restraineth your anger, your pride. It teaches you patience.
I heard a saying the other day, a rapper said, a fool words dance on the tip of his tongue or something like that. And when I don't know if I'm saying exactly how he said it, but it made so much sense, man. The person that's too busy talking is deemed as a fool. I think that's how he said, a fool's words dance on the tip of his tongue.
Yeah, that's nice. Scripture say even a fool is accounted wise when he holds his tongue.
Right. Yep.
We have more on that Thessalonians?
Yeah, I can keep going. This is on 2 Thessalonians 2:8. It says, "Again shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders."
You see that, man? You see Elon Musk, you see the shit that he's doing. You know, with I don't want to say, but basically, you know, with the brain and everything like that, his technology. I was talking to one of my instructors concerning electricity, and he was going into how they got like a Tesla pad that basically solarizes energy from solar panels. And he's trying to get that installed in everybody's home, because now they're trying to. It's basically, if you have a solar panel in your home, you basically don't have to. Your prices for Dominion Energy doesn't go up. So now the city will basically owe you, because everything is being transferred from the utility tower. But if Tesla, if he got his shit, then it's gonna owe him money.
Yeah, that's why in the Cybertrucks, what they call it? What you said? Solar panels. Yeah, they're built in right to the back of the truck. You know, so it makes sense. Not to mention, he's part of Trump's cabinet as far as government efficiency.
Yeah, that's why you remember because he was there at the UFC when John dropped the one. He was right there next to him.
Right there next to him. Yep.
Hey, he the one who banned Trump off Twitter, right?
It's a big game. Like, it ain't for the sheep to sit there and watch it and be entertained. It's part of their greater circus. The same thing they were doing in Rome. It's the same thing they're doing today. This is Rome revised.
If I go that smart too, man, there's too many movies and they're showing you.
Yeah, how bad.
That's iRobot should show you that.
I seen the new commercial with this Meta shit. They was talking on the road scene. She was talking Meta. They was helping her and shit. Meta is this owns Facebook. Meta owns WhatsApp. Meta owns. They really want to connect it to the Meta. So cloud, the metaverse, the whole cloud shit, all that shit connected to one. That Corona gonna be linked to all that shit because of the metaverse. They'll show you how you can use your crypto in there, man. That's it. All that shit gonna be linked together.
If I may add too, Dr. Oz is a part of that cabinet as well, and he made him a part of taking him in charge of Medicare and Medicaid. So your medical history, everything you need to know is gonna be right there in that device. So we pushing close to that time, you know.
Right.
You keep going on.
Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusions that they should believe in life.
Because the Lord set it up the way you have to be humble to get back to him. So he said, unless you accept the truth, you can't be saved. He made a decree that you cannot come back to him except you accept this truth. He put this around it. You don't have to. He said, no, I'm going to have y'all do this. Y'all who be safe. I'm going to call on you to humble them. They're going to have to be willing to be humbled by people that's humble. So that look humble already. People don't want to be humbled by people that's already humble. It's not a pleasing sight. I'm a nigga that's humble.
Think about the Lord, he came through on the ass. So, you know, people didn't want to look at him as, you know, who he actually.
No, but it's a test of morality or character for them.
That's the same sentiment Apostle Paul had.
I got the spray in the whip.
He said, be followers of me, or I'm followers of Yahweh. You know, that was that saying. He was putting that humbleness on them to get them to that point, you know.
turn that dog up.
I think it's Philippians 2 where it says that Yahweh Shah had that same meekness, you know? It was saying,
Go ahead, stay there.
He was a little lower than the angels, and he kept listening, he kept
God.
This is Isaiah 47 and 3.
So what we heard after
You know what to stop at, right?
This is Isaiah 47 and 3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah, that's saying that the Lord's going to come with extreme power. You know? He's coming like something you can't even imagine. Because he walked in the physical flesh. Right. You know, and he did what he had to do for our sake, right? Yeah. So he's going to show his true glory and power, and it's really, you know, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, through the Heavenly Father, because this is his playbook. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, the same way he ascended, the same way he going to descend.
Come on.
Behold, he coming for trials, man.
Yeah.
You know? So
And every eye shall
playing,
see.
man.
Yeah.
People with flames of fire, man.
They say that their face gonna be pitch black.
Yeah.
Was it like places you get for some of the people? I mean, think about it. I mean, post. I mean, think about it. That's, you know, it's not
Yep.
That's how scary it is.
The Lord is not playing, man.
Yeah.
Hey, the scripture speak about the year of the redeemed, the day of vengeance,
The day of darkness.
the day of darkness. It's not light, you know. So if bros don't got anything, we can pull up.
Now, I'm just saying real quick, just imagine that though. The Lord coming with a chariot that you can't tell from one end to the other. That's going to be darkness.
Yeah,
you know? And that's going to be very scary, especially for the ones that laugh and mock. Oh, that's just a fairy tale. This place is going to be forever. You know? That's going to be very scary, and that's going to be very shameful to those people. You know?
He's gonna be like, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
And you can't do it. It ain't no sympathy.
Damn right, you
fucked. You better get your head busted.
Yeah, pretty much. You see?
Crying on this is the parable of Lazarus. You're gonna be crying. Ain't gonna be no sympathy. We gonna be turned into fucking X-Men. There ain't no fucking sympathy.
Well, that
Take it like a man.
Well, the actual creation of X-Men was of us. You know?
Y'all see that
Stanley,
video?
excuse me?
That's like that.
No, go ahead, bro.
Did y'all see that video I stuck in the chat about the brother in GMS daughter had the dream?
Oh yeah, I started to watch that. Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
I was at work though.
I don't know, but I put it in the chat. I don't know what camp he was from. But
It's a fire video though?
No, it's cool. It's all good. We about to wrap it up. You got to do it.
Yeah, God. So with that, you know, we'll face the east. Give all praise, honor, and glory to double honors to our apostles, our elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well on sound doctrine. Peace, love, and salutations to you. I keep my bear doing the work with truth and sincerity. Until the next time, we say, Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Walk on the ball.
Walk on the ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.